We need to learn to do with less. It's called forced minimalism. A lot of us, we've already got rid of a lot of things. We've already minimalized ourselves. We've downsized. But I want to talk about what's coming. I'm not an expert, but I do have my ears to the tracks. And I've been watching and I've talked about this. We have possible destruction. Well, it's almost inevitable. The destruction of the US dollar, the reserve currency, the US dollar, the petrodollar, because we've got the BRICS, Russia, Russia, Brazil, China, India, and South Africa, and a lot of other nations have applied to join them, where they're going to develop their own currency, and it'll probably be the yuan, and it probably will be a digital currency, which is a little scary. I don't know what that means to me. I don't know how digital currency is going to work. If you know, please leave in comments. Let's all get a discussion going. But I do want to talk about learning to live with less. There is a lot of poverty in the United States already. COVID-19 already knocked our economy down, and all over the world. But I'm going to talk about the United States, but not just the United States. I know it's a global thing. And hey, to all my India viewers, hey, I'll leave a message here for you. Yeah, it's coming, everybody. And if the US dollar falls, it's going to affect the globe, because everybody's going to have to adjust, switch up things, get used to it. I think that's what they're talking about. There will be a reset. Am I for the reset? No. No, I'm not. And I sound really happy about this, but I'm not. Don't get me wrong. But I'm looking at this positively. I love to take a positive spin on everything, because there's a lot of things out of our control. Remember that saying, Lord, help me to accept the things that I cannot change and to change the things that I can. Or it goes something like that. You can leave me what it really says. This is improv. A lot of times when I don't know exactly the saying, it's because I don't rehearse. I don't rehearse what I'm doing. On some of them, when I talked about the BRICS, I really kind of studied that so I could know what I'm talking about. But today, let's just have a chit chat. I do have coffee here, and I'm willing to share it with you. Okay? Cheers. Well, let me set the scene here. I'm at the park. It's finally warmed up. So I've got my weights here, and I've got my blue, it's like a sand blanket. It's really nice. You just shake it off and everything falls off. It's almost like a real thin plastic, but it's wonderful. It's really made for being out in the sand. On the beach. Yeah, so if you're on the beach, I'll shout out to Susan McGuire. Now, before I start going on with living with less and what's going on in the world, I want to show you, I wear a neck gaiter because it's cool right now, but pretty soon it's going to get up to 97 degrees today. And I'm going to spray. I want to get this on now, and I'm going to spray. I'll keep spraying this down all day long. Now, I do have my arm gaiters, and I do spray them, but I did want to show you, you guys say, keep it real. We like you, Minivan Lee, because you keep it real, and I'm honest. I am honest. One of the reasons you say, why do I wear these? It's a protection. And it protects my arms from the sun, too much sun. And since I'm out here, right, I did put my sun block on, but I wanted to show you just recently, I'm not sure why, but yeah, look at the bruises. They don't hurt. It's just that I bump them because I'm in a small space in my minivan. I've learned to live with less. I know I keep saying it. Quit saying that. But I have, and that's what van life is about. You get the freedom, but you have to learn to live with less. And then I just wanted to show you, I don't know. I guess I've been bumping it because I've probably been getting ready for the summer, and I've been trying to, keep things clean, and I bump them on my bins. So 3 bins. Another thing I'm bumping it on is because I'm pulling out my bins doing the juicing. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah. And then there's another one, really big one right there. It does not hurt. It's just that I have thinner skin as you get older. A lot of us have it, but that's one of the reasons, right? I wear these. I mean, it does look better, doesn't it? This one, not so much. Oh, I don't know. I keep bumping my arm here. I'm not sure why. I'll have to decide, why do I bump it right there? It's the same spot all the time. Goes away, and then bam, I see a bruise back. Okay. Learning to live with less. I'm going to mention in Tucson the poverty here, and I am out and about, and I'm noticing the homeless. Now it's going to get hot. Some of the homeless, what they do is they book it up to Flagstaff. They get a bus ticket and they go up, and then they just live there on the streets. Yeah. Well, there is a group of homeless here. I don't see them very often, but sometimes I do, and it just breaks my heart. They look like they're in the last stages, if you know what I mean. They don't look, I can sense from body language, appearance, body language, it's not long before they're just gonna, I imagine the police just find them dead. They just expire on the streets. There was, the most recent one I saw was, we were driving somewhere and I was gonna pull in and I saw him walking, and it took a while for him to get across. I could tell that something was hanging in his pants. They were filthy, but there was, I think he pooped his pants. There was something hanging down in there. He was just shuffling along. He looked so thin. He looked like somebody just on his last leg. And it's really sad. I don't know how to help them, if you know what I mean. It sounds sad that I don't just run up and try to help them, but I'm not sure. I don't feel this need to just run up and help them. I don't know. I mean, we all can see him, right? I know it sounds really sad, but I just feel like I don't ever feel the calling to run up to him. Yeah, he's on his last leg, and I've seen a few of them here and there. They look bad. So for all of you who are in different nations, you're not in the USA watching this, and I've got viewers from all over the world now. Hey, hi. I wish I knew all the different languages. I do want to kind of learn some Hindi. I know there's different dialects in India, but I do want to learn just a little bit. I downloaded an app so I could talk to you just a little bit, because I mean, your viewership is growing large. Cheers. I'll have to learn more about India. Do you drink coffee? Would you like tea? What kind of tea? Jasmine tea? I know. So for you in other nations, we've got it here. We've got poverty big time. COVID kind of put a lot of people over the edge. What happened is, I think if you look at it statistically, like, you've got people living okay. I mean, our country was doing pretty good not that long ago. Then over time, and you've got your homeless over here. You got a couple of different stages of homeless, some of them not doing so good. But what happens is, you've got this group over here, and a lot of them siphoned into the homeless. They became homeless. So you've got a different brand of homeless, newly homeless, your older homeless here, and then you're pushing out, because there's only so many funds available and people that want to help people, and then the ones when they get kind of pushed. Does that make sense? I'm just guessing at it, but it seems like that would be probably how it goes. Because this year I'm seeing a lot more of them that are on their last leg. Like, I can just notice they're not gonna survive much longer. Maybe a month, and serious. So yeah, there you go. But for all of us living in a home or doing really well, maybe in the nomad life, we may have to, all of us, learn to lose. Well, we may have to, I'm going to say we do have to learn to live with less. Learn to live with less. For in the homes, I suggest that you get started pulling things together that you know you may need, that you, and I've listed a lot of things you need. You need a flashlight. You need a good supply of wipes. You need a butane, propane little stove. Get the gas one. It's called Gas One Dual Stove. That way, if you can't find butane, you can still use the little green propanes. Get that. Get a little thing like I have. Go to Walmart. You can get them for cheap. A little thing that you can pull the handles out, put water, put it on the top. It's small. Make your coffee, make your soup, whatever you need, right? Get yourself a power station. Get yourself a solar panel. Just a foldable one. It's going to be fine for now. And all the little things that you know, get some bins. Start buying some bins. Put your things in your bins so that if you need to, you can take your bins. Oh my gosh, you gotta go. Get your bins, throw them in your vehicle, and get going, right? Or you can start there. You can start there. I think next I'll do a video tomorrow. On things that are very much necessary. You need a flashlight. You need a multi-tool. You don't need a lot of tools. You need a multi-tool. You need maybe a tire inflator, a jump starter. But I'll go over a list of all those things. How about that? Yeah, I'll do that. We need to learn. I'll say it one more time. We are going to need to learn to do with less. Now, we talked about all of that, with the Brits and the bricks, the bricks. And that, but there's other signs too. There's a video going around, and it's not, they say that they'll take it down if it goes on the actual internet. So what they're doing is people are sharing this video via, somebody shared it with me, and then I shared it with only a couple people because I'm not really sure. But they say that there's another pandemic coming down the pike. It's an avian flu, they say. I don't know if it's real. And I don't want to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. I really am not, I promise. But these things are interesting, right? So I think that it's just I think that's what's going down. They're getting this around so that, and he wasn't trying to a fearmonger. He's just saying, these are things you might want to get ready. Get ready just in case there's another pandemic down the road, which means they're going to be putting on masks again. Restaurants are going to go down again. Hello, we just got them back up. But they could go down again if they keep us in. Now, they say that it is a weaponized avian flu. They've been in the lab, making a new, I know, yeah, evil, right? Evil. What movie is that from, everybody? Leave in the comments. But, it could just be the avian flu. It could just be that, and it has morphed over time. Or there might not be an avian flu at all, but there is a video. It's going far and wide. A lot of people are actually kind of talking about it right now, but, that's could be like telephone. Remember when you played telephone, you told the person next to you? Yeah. Okay, everybody. I'm going to get going with my exercising. I got this really, really, really nice table. It's cement. Isn't that nice? I got to clean it off. But it holds me well. I lay this blue thing down. And I can get going with my exercises. I know, I got my bathing suit top on. Hey, I've got them. I'm going to model them, okay? I'm going to model them. And they're just downright comfortable. What is the temperature right now? Let me see. Whew. 62 degrees. Isn't that wonderful? But It's going up to 90 degrees in 2 hours. I know it is. So I'm ready to go. It just feels so good to have coolness on me. Last night, my inside of my van, it was 90 degrees, and that was at 8 o'clock at night. Wow, yeah, it's here. Now, some of you say, hey, why are you there? Why don't you go to a better climate? Well, guess what? We're going into northern Arizona, but it's still too cold, right? And it's just not time. There's a few things we want to get done. It just seems like it really got hot quickly in southern Arizona this year. It's normally not this hot. But yeah, we may reach 100 in just a few days. So that's a record. They say that yesterday was a record heat for this time of year. So I love you guys. I really do. You know, here's something random for you. When I was on my walk just a little bit ago, I thought of these books. Who has read Jean Auel's series of the Clan of the Cave Bear series? Who's read all those? It was in, when was it? I think it was in early 2000. I read the whole series. The books that we didn't, I didn't have the phone and reading it on there. I read the whole series. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Who's read those, So let me know if I really enjoyed them. At some point I read them again. I don't have much time to be reading books right now because I'm so busy with you guys getting videos going and just doing business. Just business is business, right? But I do have a new supply of the black neck gaiters, and I've got lots of different colors. So please go on minivanlee.com for neck gaiters. I'm telling you, they are so comfortable. Look, I can take it off. It held its shape. Some of those other ones, they don't stretch as well. And to get them on, it really hurts your hair. Or and once you stretch them out or get them wet, they sag. I don't like that. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? But look how it stretches. Put it on. Right back. Yeah. They're really nice. So, neck gaiters, everybody, minivanlee.com. And I've got the exercise videos. I'm going to do my own exercise video, the complete video set, and I'm going to do it right here like I did last year. Feel good to do it. No gym today. And I can get a lot more different exercises going on here. And I have one more pair of sunglasses. It's the Lee style. I have one. So whoever gets it, I guess I'll put a little lucky star on it. You'll have good luck if you get I don't know. But yeah, why not? Yeah. Give these glasses good luck for whoever buys them. Yeah. Oh, we can't not talk about the book, How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Leeway. It's got all the lists with what we're talking about, all the things you'll need. Tomorrow, be here. I'm going to do a video and talk about all the things that you should get started with right away. Easy things. Bye, everybody. I love you guys. I better get going, huh? Got to get my exercising done. Please subscribe. Don't forget that. It really does help me. Bye.
How's your knee?
Oh, it's good.